How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. Like I said, I was talking about those. Those were purely the two Transformer buys were purely to sell. So eBay right now, minimum's around 120 on them. I think one guy was nice to everybody and put it up for $5 because he bought like a bunch of them. And I don't know, some guy on Facebook. If I would have grabbed that one too. But
Okay.
I mean, they're really cool. I really wanted to keep the first one, but when someone offers you over $110 more, you paid for it. You pretty much are gonna take it.
Yeah. Why
I
not?
couldn't say no to it. There's nobody actually watching. If somebody watches, they'll show off the mystery box stuff for. We got about 2
Are you
weeks.
doing mystery boxes or raffles? Are you don't you?
There's gonna be two things going on. There's gonna be a raffle. Of hang on, I'm gonna blow my nose. I go into surgery in a week and a half. No, a week from Friday. And then I'm off for 5 days just because I'm not going to be able to move very well with two stents. I'm going to see on Monday if I can go back, but my work's like, you can't sit with stents in your kidneys. It's the most uncomfortable fucking thing known to man. So the point on the, not like anybody's actually going to see this now since nobody, but the point on the actual, the raffles, if, what's his face helps me out, I've got two different raffles. One's it's going to be the Gambit #1 in the gold version, but I think that might be the one that is degrading inside the slab. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get rid of it. I don't know how to handle that. It looks like looks like they coated it in gold first, and then put the other color on top on the lettering, and the lettering looks like it's like flaking off. I think I have to remember if it's the Magneto Zero. The Magneto Zero is going to be a three book slab. These are both 9.8 gold versions. The Magneto Zero. Then I have a regular, I think, and a 9.6 just for I don't give a shit. And then I have I think it's a 7.0, but it's signed by Claremont and what's the artist's name? It's a guy I hate. He did the New Mutants back in the day. He's the avant-garde, shitty-ass painter.
Yeah, I love Sienkiewicz. Yeah.
Yes, Sienkiewicz, as we called him. We called him back in the day, we called him Sienkiewicz. I was hoping some people
I pronounce it the way he actually pronounces his name, so yeah.
I've never met the guy, never talked to him. I just hated his art.
You can see on his site or whatever, the way he's got a pronunciation guide of his name, so.
I really, back in the day, hated his artwork. Maybe, I don't really care about it now, but when I was collecting comic books, it was really, like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's kind of why I liked it, because it wasn't like everybody else's bullshit.
Yeah, probably. I probably have, but I was a 10-year-old, or I don't know. Actually, when that came out, it was probably.
You were older than 10 when the New Mutants was out.
13 or 14. I don't know. I mean, I was going to comic shops, first year in California. I mean, a few years in California. So my first book came at that one shop in New York, but I didn't have a lot of old I had like Richie Rich. Those books are what my parents got me, Tom and Jerry, Richie Rich, and shit like that.
I loved Sienkiewicz. I bought Stray Toasters when it came out, his thing, and Elektra and all that, like Elektra Assassin. Like, I like the weirdness. Him and Dave McKean, who did all the covers for the Sandman books, I like those a lot too.
I mean, it was just, I don't know, something about it just didn't do well with me.
Well, it actually looked like art to me versus just the comic book.
Well,
but then again, I hated McFarlane. I couldn't stand him. I liked Jim Lee, but like even back then, I realized Jim Lee is very wooden. Like, he's not good at like action storytelling. He's good at stiff poses and stuff. But like, yeah. And very good at that. Very good. But like, he was fine. Of all of my, like, Eric Larson. No, I take it back. Of all the Image founders, I like Sam Keith the best by a mile. Because he was weird and shit.
Which one did he do? Which one was his?
He did the Max.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. That was good. I mean, I didn't hate any of them, but I think just as I may have been 14 when the New Mutants started, maybe a little older. Yeah. High school time. Because that's when I was really buying a lot of books.
Yeah, that's why I kind of liked it too. Aimed at younger. It's like a high school drama story. And none of the characters, he didn't draw any of them glamorously. Like his cannonball with the big ears and stuff. Yeah.
See, during that time, we were playing lots of role-playing games. We had I was, freshman in high school. I was hanging out with seniors. My best friends were all 3-4 years older than I was. We'd be at their house. This was during the, what's the one? The guy in California, the serial killer, the Night Stalker. So we were out playing. We were in garages and out, and till after dark. 20-minute walk from home. I mean, only a block or two away in the middle of Southern California when the Night Stalker's running around, and we're just fucking sitting there. We played. I think it was mainly Starfleet battles first, but then of course Dungeons and Dragons, BattleTech. We played a bunch of them, but then Marvel came out. The Marvel game came out. We were already collecting comic books at that point, but we really didn't care. It was fun. My first book I remember during those years of collecting, besides the Spider-Man 155, which I had, I still have when I was really young from New York. I bought was Wolverine, the limited series 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Secret Wars number 7. That was like when I really got into it. So I was buying a lot of shit from there. My mom would drive us down there to a place called the Packing House in Claremont, California. And it was like just this big warehouse of comic books. Then a friend of ours, Jerome, opened a shop a little farther south of us south of Upland. And we go down here and hang out with him, see a movie around the corner at the movie theater. So all through high school, we'd hang out with those guys. And I don't know a lot of them. I worked in a shop during my last year of high school and kind of fucked it up a little bit because I worked at McDonald's and other places, but I worked in the comic shop. I was working opening. How about this? I never opened a shop where you had to, type in a security code within 10 seconds or the shit goes to hell. What are you buying?
Nothing.
What are you watching?
No, I was playing Scrabble.
Yeah, I know there's nobody actually here to talk to us. I thought maybe Rob. I wanted to hear about Rob's stuff going on with. Actually saw his. I started watching. Because I hooked up. I changed YouTube's on my TV, so more comic book stuff's going through on that other account. And so I saw Rob's thing when he bought what's his name's $200 mystery box.
Oh, I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah, I mean, the last book saved it. I mean, I know Rob. He through the whole thing. He's going. I could see Rob's face like, "Oh, cool book," and I'm like, "No, shit books." He's right. What do you call it? Saved it. I mean, to me at least, it was.
What was the last book? I didn't watch it.
9.6 Secret Wars 6, first Spider-Man black suit. I mean, I've got it. That's one of the other ones I'm thinking about parting with. I don't really want to break up my set because I have 1 through 12, and my only 6 is signed by 3 of the guys. But I think it came in as a 9.2 after it got signed. So
I don't think I've ever owned that book.
I've owned a few of them, a few raw copies, but I've always ended up getting rid of them after I got the one signed. So it's only about a $400 or $500 book these days, even with the 3 signatures on it. But I mean, slowly but surely, I'm getting back into comics, but I'm also trying to pay my bills, which is why the mystery box is starting. The hospital hasn't called yet because they haven't even. I don't know. It's supposed to go in a week from Friday. What time? I don't know. Usually they call in and they want money right away, and they're bug you for money. So I know the mystery box will go after that. I picked up I actually spent what money I have left, and besides you saw the Transformers today. Those are purely. I might keep one if I can keep one and sell the other for what I paid for both. I'll do that for now because I really love. If you have never seen this one, having a Hot Wheel that's the size of a Hot Wheel transform into Optimus Prime. It's a beautiful. The bad part is the hands and everything come out, but the joints get. If you play with it for any length of times, the joints start.
Yeah, they'll get all loose in a minute.
So the first one. I mean, the first time I opened the Optimus Prime, it loosened right away, and that kind of made me okay. What's kind of cool is it comes with when you open up the packaging on it, comes with like the Hot Wheels packaging, but it's not attached, so you can set it up to look like a Hot Wheel, or you can transform them, and I think the thing flips over and has a Transformers card, and you can put them on, set up with a gun and everything. But I was hoping they do a different one, but I'm glad that at least last ones sell for about 200. This one will probably top out about 150, 160. But they sold them today. It's going to take a few weeks for the market to, But if I can make as much as I paid at a local show for both of them, I'll keep one of them. There's no reason not to. But I'm going to miss this month's local show because my surgery is one day beforehand. and I'm not driving an hour north to go to a show and sit in a hot, maybe it won't be that hot, but 80-degree area. But I'll be working on the mystery box next week, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after the surgery. I'm going to have 4 days to do nothing. So I don't go back to work. I had to go get the stents taken out on the following Wednesday, and I said I'd be back to work on Thursday. So you have to go into an actual doctor's office, not the hospital, and they pull them out. Fuck no,
Fun.
that does not feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So, man, there was nobody watching us today. We had at least people a few weeks ago. I posted it, so I'll try to do it earlier. I know you probably don't care. I know you're pretty much over this.
I'm just tired, dude. I'm always tired. Oh,
I know. I just like hanging out with you, so I really don't care. And Rob when he does come up, but I know he's busy. So what's new at work anyway?
I finally.
Yeah.
My boss has been on vacation forever. She came back, but I've not met with her. And I was supposed to meet with her Friday. She canceled and rescheduled to Monday. She canceled and rescheduled to Tuesday, canceled. And now I'm supposed to meet with her tomorrow morning. So I don't know. I have no idea if I'm doing well or not. It's all kind of limbo. I got a feeling she's not gonna be super happy, but we'll see.
And what is she?
I mean, I've been flying blind for the past month. I sort of got paid for. They still owe me a big invoice for August. They double paid my small invoice for July. And so they asked if for the next invoice, I could subtract that from it. And I'm like, yeah. So
at least you got paid something.
I mean, yeah, but we're talking yesterday is when I got paid.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Like I said, my wife is working a second job because she wants to help pay things off. So she's going to be making like an extra $300 every 2 weeks. It looks like.
Yeah.
But like this weekend, she's going to pick up because she's coming up a week from Friday to take me to the hospital. Then goes and is then staying Saturday, leaving and going back to a regular job on Sunday night. Monday morning, working till Thursday, taking Thursday off, coming up here, and then spending time with me that day, going to the doctors, getting things taken out, and then she's gonna head back down. So she's taking like one vacation day, and then I'm gonna ignore her. She's taking her 2 days off of the new job. The lady said it was okay. She told her before she got hired, my husband's going in. It's going to be a Friday, Saturday thing. I got to be able to. He can't because I can't go to the hospital. They won't let me. I can't even Uber is what I gotta have to do. So
yeah.
Go well. Oh, okay. Fuck it. There's nobody watching. I was hoping somebody would. I mean, who knows if these mystery boxes will go anywhere. Might be the last one for a while, just because I don't have the time right now. Okay, first book and probably one of the bigger ones out of it. I like this one because this is the Spider-Man without the code.
Oh yeah, 94 or 5, whatever that
97. Is. It's a drug story not approved by the Comic Code Authority. Green Goblin. For 6.5, it's pretty cool. I mean, like I said, if this doesn't sell, I got no problem keeping that. Let's see. There's some of these are right out of ones I was never planning on getting rid of because, like this next one, I really love the cover. I don't even know what these are worth. I haven't even started looking up. We have it's an older slab. Thor 168, The Origin of Galactus. I got this just because I love the cover.
Yeah, it's a cool cover. Thor had some great covers back in that time.
Yeah, so I didn't mind that one. Whoa.
I don't think either of those are huge books, but I could be wrong.
No, I mean, these are all like 50. Well, that's almost $100 book. This is probably like a $60 or $70 book. I didn't think I brought this one here. Okay, well, I have it kind of is an old one, A Strange Tales 145.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if this is one I brought up by mistake. I didn't think this was. I have another. There's another Spider-Man. No. I have a. Yeah, I think I've got a. I have another. The other book is down south. And then Avengers 58, which is the origin of the Vision. Vision joins the Avengers in a 4.0. I mean, I have a lot of Raw books. I also have got to go through a lot of Bronze Age. Silver Age Raw books are kind of impossible right now. There's going to be an old X-Men because I got myself an X-Men slab to take the place of one of the other ones. I can tell you what the book is because I wrote them down, but I didn't. I just don't have them with me. I forgot to grab some last time. Let's see. The X-Men, I'll have a raw copy because unless my raw copy is like dead mint, I got myself an X-Men 43 in a 5.5. I bought that on eBay because the guy took my low bid, so I didn't mind. And the other one is Amazing Spider-Man 57, which is in a 4.0 Kazar. I mean, it's just two old Spider-Mans usually do well. It's not going to be an expensive mystery box unless the Raws I have somehow are worth a ton of money. But a few of those Raws are going to be the GameStop X-Men. Nice. I have a few extras, but I have a stack of Raws. But I have another stack coming, and it's just I'm working on it. So what's going on? Are you playing Scrabble again?
I was looking. Yeah, you're boring me. So I can't think. I don't think I have a play. I think I have to skip or pass and chuck it down much tiles. It's all good. Anyways,
that's fine. We don't really. It's dead. It's hard to get anybody on here to watch it. And I had no clue that all my Instagram shit was posting to Facebook, which is really weird. I didn't. I'm on my new phone. I should not have. I guess it automatically does it until you tell it to stop. So I went back on Facebook and started deleting posts. People thought I was fucking nuts.
Yeah, make sure you don't get fired over some shit because
that's what I was wondering. Yeah. Well, I have my Facebook set to private, so nobody outside of my friends should be able to see it.
Yeah. Well,
after the shit I've been posting lately, I'm surprised I haven't gotten fired.
There's a lot of craziness this past weekend. That's all I'm saying right now.
Oh yeah. Well, the Dallas game I loved. I mean, I kind of didn't want to watch it the way I'm like, it's over my shoulder here. I'm playing on my computer going, fuck, they're going to lose. Okay, I don't want to watch anymore. Oh, fuck, no, they're not going to lose. Okay, I'll watch it. And it just made me go, I mean, the Giants suck. No, actually, I think the Giants did pretty damn good. I mean, but Dallas did just pick up a really good, like about a guy who plays about 70% of Micah Parsons. I forgot the guy's name. I really don't know him, but he's about, he's 58 sacks on his career, 9 last year. So hopefully, because if they would have kept Micah, I think they could have shut down most. If you just put pressure on the quarterback, they've only had I think 2 sacks in each game, 1 in each game. So, but
that's why the Green Bay's been winning because Micah's had a lot to do with it. If the guys don't have time to throw the ball, they're not going to score any points. So.
Yeah, so we'll see how the first round draft picks go. I'll be watching. They play in 2 weeks. Actually, it's Green Bay and Dallas.
I know. I'll be watching.
I'll have it on the big screen. I have the ability to watch games this year.
I'll probably at the bar. I like going to the bar to watch the games.
There's only a few bars around. There are actually quite more bars than I thought there were here in Utah, but I guess we shouldn't talk about what happened in Utah, should we?
No.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, anyways.
It could get me in trouble anyway.
There's a bar here called Misfits I like going to. It's a metal bar.
Oh, that I could do.
But it's a trans-friendly, very liberal metal bar.
I don't give a. That's the whole thing.
Well, I mean, that's the thing of it. It's basically what the bar owner's policy. Her name's Holly, and her policy is if you're not a dick, nobody gives a shit. But if you start talking down to other people at the bar,
you get your ass kicked.
Then you're out. Then
around here there are actually in Tooele, there's actually a street called Broadway, and there's maybe 3 bars on it, but they're all specialty club looking ones.
Oh yeah.
And actually, as I leave work and you drive out the back way of where there is a bar there that everyone says is just, it's it's too cliquey. It's not fun. And I mean, it's something, but nobody at work goes to it. So.
I usually at least have buddies and stuff that'll go. And if not, I know enough people at the bar now that it's fine, so.
Oh, I mean, I go for fun. I don't drink much anymore. I don't do anything anymore. I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. I got my machine on. I got the fucking.
Well, right now tonight I'm drinking high dose THC seltzer.
I mean, it's actually really.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and there's nothing like that in this city. It's
actually not bad. It's 7.5 milligrams, and one of these gets you pretty good for the night. You're like, yeah.
I wouldn't even know. I've never been.
No.
I've not had. I don't think I've been drunk more than 5 times in my life.
Drunk?
I mean,
or high?
really, really drunk. Never been high in my
this
life.
is a different buzz, and like it's nice because it's just a chill kind of like.
Well, so I think I'm figuring once I retire,
You probably would like getting high.
Once I'm retired, it'll calm me down because even my wife's going, "You're getting just too fucking political." She's not political at all, and she's like, "You're fucking getting out there. Watch it." Because I got a guy at work. I pissed off one of the guys at work, and all I did was walk in. I didn't know he'd be so pissed. I said, "Why are our flags at half mast?" And I just dug into him and said, "Why are they at half mast? Is there any reason?" This is about a half an hour before anybody else gets in because I'm in there early. And he just, I don't want to talk about it. I mean, he's a big guy, he's all butt, he didn't want to get into it. I'm like, okay, so I let that go. And then my friend Jimmy, this is a guy from California. I assumed he seems to also be, everything to him that I bring up. Oh, there's another reason for it. You're not seeing yours. Why? It's just your interpretation of it. Like he basically says he's watched all the, we'll say CK's interviews and things, and says there was nothing bad about him. It was all taken out of context.
Yeah, that's what my brother says too. I'm like, you're full of shit.
But I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
There's only so much you can take out of context. Anyways.
Yeah. I mean, just he thinks nothing, and I'm like today they were talking about certain rifles can't be broken down, and that does kind of make me wonder. The breaking down of rifles in 1 minute to run on a roof, there was nothing in his hands when he was running. But my friend did show me a version of the rifle where it does actually, if it's that rifle, it does actually break down. Cool. I said, I'm just curious because something seems weird. But I mean, I don't know. I think shit's going to get worse before it gets better. And
yeah,
I don't know. I am really wondering what's going to happen. I mean, it's starting to like bug and worry me a little too much, which I don't like.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's not dying down like it other stuff has, but
yeah, this is, and so the asshole who was, now they're trying to pin him as being leftist, which I thought was hilarious. I mean, that's the other thing that Jimmy said today. When I said, I said they're trying to pin him on it, saying that his parents said he lived with them, but these news guys are saying he lived 40 minutes from my house down south. Okay, he lived. Yeah. I know the area. I don't really consider it to be that, like everyone says, because I don't notice it down there. Maybe I'm noticing it around here more, but Salt Lake City is nothing like that. Salt Lake City, the mayor made the pride flag be one of the flags, so they can fly it.
Yeah, well, it tends to be that way. The bigger cities tend to be more liberal.
It's Governor Shitcock. That's
yeah.
That seems to be a total. I mean, I think he's actually from Cedar. If I don't know. I should look that. I think, I mean, before I lived there, I think he was actually from down south, but I really don't know. Washington is, I went for a job at Washington City, and they were rude and not very nice. That's my entire impression of Washington City. Got their first ever off-ramp this year. So, I mean, there's really nothing to that little place. It's not, let's put it this way. There's small cities on both sides. And like, you got St. George was where he turned himself in at. Picture like LA. St. George is LA. Washington and all those little cities are all attached to St. George. It's all the same fucking place. They've got two Costco's. No, one Costco. They're building another one. I mean, it's just weird. I don't know. I mean, he made things worse. But they're okay. Oh, so the news was saying that he was living with a trans person.
Yeah, he had a trans partner, apparently, is what I heard.
I haven't heard partner about that. I've heard friend. His parents say no, but his parents are very, so who knows? But he didn't, but then how, I'm confused. I don't know. But my friend said there's a ton of other information that points him to being left. I have not seen anything come back except for he's been dating a trans person, if that's what he's been doing. I don't give a fuck. Because, every time the Republicans come to town, Tinder or whatever crashes because there's too many guy-on-guy things going on.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
For not talking about it, you're not doing a good job, buddy.
I know. So either way, I'm good. That was my little rant on. I'm staying away from the news now and trying not to, because even my wife is like, you and your friends will, basically tell each other to go fuck off and not talk anymore because of what your beliefs are. And I'm like,
yeah,
it's because that, I mean, I have several I blocked here and there. My cousin's a total fucking, he posts shit on my Facebook and I don't notice it. And then, I have to go back. I think I quieted him on Facebook. I should just get rid of him because those cousins, I haven't seen them in 30 years. And so who gives a fuck? Most of them are dead, gone, and their parents are dead. There's only 2 cousins left. Their big brother just died a few years ago. And, he's a wasted person who hasn't done anything with his life. I think he was in a cult last time I heard. So, look what a cult he's in. Who knows? Whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of don't like even being in this state because I feel weird thinking what I'm thinking. You know what I mean?
Well, what are you going to do? Move elsewhere?
If I could, but it's too late. I got 10 years to retirement, so it's going to be buy a small place here when we can afford it, or rent one, and who gives a shit when all the dogs die. So hopefully a year of, if I can sell off a few good...
Yes, you missed all the wiener talk, Cole. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Cole?
We're just about wrapping up, too. Your timing is impeccable.
Yeah, a few people have been in and out of here. Nobody's been saying anything. I don't know. We're just kind of the dead zone now. I'm sorry.
But I will say the Packers beat the Lions. That's all I got for you.
And Dallas beat everyone asked me how I can be a Dallas fan because I grew up in New York. My first 10 years, I was in New York, and I was watching football from like 7 on, but guess what I was watching during those years? Pittsburgh versus Dallas.
Yeah.
So the big games all that time were Staubach. This is the big complaint. There's a guy on Sirius who loves the Giants. He lives in New York, and he has a show. It's named Eddie, of course. He just promotes the Giants and says what he hates about Dallas is he hates that they're just teams. They're the Americans team where people just like them but don't know anything. I grew up on Staubach, Dorsett, Randy White, Ed Too Tall Jones. I could still, even my memory's not that bad, but I can still, relay all the big games when I was a kid watching them. I always want to be a defensive end, but I didn't give a shit. I was too lazy to want to play football. Wrestling was fine. I liked wrestling, but football, nah, too fucking lazy for that one. What's going on with you, Cole? We were talking about comic books a little bit. Oh, man.
We weren't really.
No, he left anyway, so it's okay. There's nobody watching anymore. Oh, we showed off some stuff.
There we go.
So what? So the DC canceled somebody because they didn't want to fucking bow down to.
Yeah, she said some stuff about basically feeling sorry for it. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
I see no reason to give sympathy to somebody who never gave it to somebody else, or empathy to somebody who didn't believe in empathy.
Yep, I'm not. Yeah, you're not wrong.
There's I'm not. It was MAGA on MAGA violence, and not my problem.
Yeah.
And I didn't know the guy. Why am I going to be? I feel sorry for his kids, not his wife. After she opened up her mouth, she went out the door with him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in before Eddie gets canceled by everybody. We will talk to you next week.
How many fucks do you think I actually give at this point? When I retire and I can actually get on somewhere and make like TikToks and talk my mouth? I don't know.
Once Eddie retires, what's the first drug you should do? Shrooms or weed? Anyway,
I'll fly out to you. You can't get any of that here. Oh, we lost Robert Redford too.
Yeah, that one I'm sad about a little bit. He was a good actor.
I thought he was already dead.
Maybe I'll watch The Sting tonight. Anyways.
Somebody we're going to talk about people we've lost because, sooner or later we're going to lose Sean Connery. I'm like, he's been dead for 5 years. You not realize this? She goes, really?
I forgot he died. Anyways.
Oh, really? You got to go?
I'm going to go watch Alien on Earth. Yeah.
I got to watch. That is one I'm not waiting to watch. I just haven't started yet. I've been still catching up on other stuff. But tonight maybe is a good. I tried to watch The Task.
That's pretty slow and boring.
Oh, first episode killed me. Second episode, I'm 10 minutes in. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to bed.
It doesn't get any more exciting.
Really?
Nah, not really.
That sucks. But I am watching Ziva and the NCIS show, which is actually
I don't
pretty
give a
good.
shit about that. You couldn't pay me to watch that.
My wife likes Ziva, and I always like DiNozzo, so I like NCIS shows, and I like I'm now currently I finished up. Yeah, I know I'm keeping you longer than you want to keep. Oh well. So I finished up the last 10 seasons of Law and Order because that's all they were showing on that one series. Then I watched Criminal Intent, finished the entire 9 seasons of that. I watch it on this monitor as I'm doing work and I'm doing stuff. And now I've started Crossing Jordan.
You are definitely turning into my father. Anyways,
there's a guy on I watched some stupid TikTok or whatever, and they were talking about Law and Order. There's a character actor on there that has been over all the different ones. He's played 11 different characters over 25 years. He's died off. He's played murderers, cops. But okay, I'll let everyone go. There's nobody fucking here anyway. Have a good night.
Night, everybody. We'll talk to you next week.
Next week will be better. Hopefully, I'll promote it earlier. Have fun. Good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch TV.
Me too.
Now that I'm pretty fucking